94.5 PST. Did you miss anything with Chris, Joe, and Gianna on Chris and the Crew? Catch up now. This is Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com.
I know you really like that song. It's Kylie Minogue on PST. All right, important question here. Because, you know, it's soup season. Is chili a soup? I've got to open the phones. We had this huge debate about this last night. 609-243-9778. You can also tell us in the app, the 94.5 PST app chat. So, okay. Soup season really is October on.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken and rice, Italian wedding.
I just said to you, I wanted lunch foods. I think I want soup.
And, you know, we just had dinner with friends, and it was a soup theme. We kind of do theme parties and stuff. There was a soup theme. There's a bunch of different soups, and then there was chili. Mm-hmm. Chili didn't belong there, right? Is chili a soup? Would you consider that a soup?
So let's talk through the ingredients of chili. There's a lot of liquid. The liquid is the base. You eat chili with a spoon, do you not?
Okay.
You eat chili typically in a bowl.
I could eat it with a fork, though. My chili, the stuff that I make, tends to be a little meatier.
You wouldn't get all of the liquid, though.
Okay.
I also would, by the way, I'd also call, like, stew a soup. Like a beef stew is a soup.
Now, okay, you bring up a very interesting point here. I think there are different categories. I think stew is its own thing. Stew is closer to soup than chili.
Oh, my God.
I'll give you that. But chili is chili. I don't think chili is its own category.
All of it's the same, Chris.
Chili's not a stew. Chili's not a soup. Chili is chili.
Chili is a soup.
I couldn't understand the explanations in this debate we were having.
My chili eaters are going to call us at 609-243-9778, and they're going to tell you that it's a soup.
I don't know about this.
Oh, I'd like to hear from like a chef. Do you think we have any chefs listening right now?
I'm certainly not a chef.
Like somebody who works in chef land. You know,
or
in a
maybe you
restaurant.
work at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Where is it on the menu?
Yeah, good
you know,
point.
is it under the soup?
Good. Yeah.
Or is it under its own
Those
category?
that work in food, they'll be the experts.
I know. We do the hard-hitting stuff around here, but you got to help me out with this. 609. There was some chili there. I'm like, what is chili doing here? It's not a soup. They insist it's a soup. Joe agrees that chili is a soup. It's 7:15, by the way. Happy Friday. Hope you had a great Halloween. Just in time for the weekend. Looking still warm today, sunny and about 79. We're at 65 at PST. Soup season officially here. I love chicken noodle. I love chicken and rice. I love Italian wedding. I love chili, but it's not a soup.
It is.
All right, let's go to the phones. We got to settle this. Rachel in Ewing is on the line. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, good morning.
There's no way you agree that chili is a soup, right?
I agree. It's not. It's its own category. Kind of like a hot dog is not a sandwich. Chili is not a soup. It doesn't have it in its name like chicken noodle soup does.
See?
Okay.
It would be called chili soup.
Okay.
She's totally right. I'm getting a text here from Dave in Hopewell. It says, you don't put soup on a hot dog. Joe's a weirdo. And then went on to say, I don't know how you work with these people.
You don't put soup on a what?
Because you put chili on a hot dog.
Oh, I guess.
You don't
I
put
don't.
soup on a hot dog.
I don't, but
What do you
okay.
mean you don't put chili on a hot dog?
I don't eat.
It's a chili dog.
I don't eat much on a hot dog, but that's just me. I've heard of that, yes.
Let's
it's not
see.
lost on me is what I'm saying.
Now, although we've got Milo in Philly in the app chat, dear Chris, chili is obviously a soup. Sincerely, everyone.
Oh, Milo. Thank you. See, maybe it's a Philly thing. Maybe we as a people don't see it that way.
Maybe it's not a Jersey thing or something. Although Drea in Florence says chili is chili. I don't know what kind of runny chili Joe eats, but chili shouldn't be watery. I agree. Mine is definitely meaty.
Yeah, but there's a broth thing going on to it. You know what I mean?
Not really. Like, I eat soup sometimes just because I love it. I mean, I eat my chili with a spoon sometimes just because I want every last little bit.
Yeah.
But I could eat it with a fork.
You're weird.
Another one saying chili should now, we've got an app chat from Ewing saying chili should go in a stew category because chili is thicker than soup.
I offered that as an outlet and you said, no, they're all different.
Sue says it's not a soup. Notice that cookbooks have a section called soups and chili because, you know, they're separate but similar. They're separate but similar is what she's saying. Similar because they're in a bowl, but chili is not in a broth. It's more solid. However, I would object to that being served at like a soup-themed night.
Well, I guess you were right to object then, Sue.
See? So did you binge out on Halloween candy last night? It's Chris and the crew.
Or are you doing it this morning, maybe?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having Halloween candy as your breakfast the day after. So I was just reading online that after you binge on Halloween candy, go grab a bunch of sauerkraut to eat. You may have it in your house if you like, you like sauerkraut on hot dogs or, I don't know. I'm not a sauerkraut person, so I don't really know. But experts say, like food experts say, that fermented foods like sauerkraut can help you kind of like balance yourself back out after like binging on some candy. So this is the perfect day to do it if you had one too many Reese's peanut butter cups last night. Although what's another? Okay, so fermented foods.
Wine.
Come on. Drink wine, you're saying?
Well, you said fermented foods help, right?
Well, that's what they say. Ferment. Like, what's another fermented food?
Apparently cheese and yogurt. Oh, yogurt would be fermented. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but beer and wine both come up on my list.
Huh.
So crack open a beer.
Nah, I don't think so.
If you're
but
not
maybe
driving,
cheese or yogurt.
Crack open a beer.
It's Can't Beat Chris. Can't Beat Chris on 94.5 PST.
All right, Chris Rollins. Starting the day, a big old loser.
I knew you were going to love saying that. I knew it.
I kind of love that. That's how we're starting it. So we go down the street to Ewing, to Rosemary, who's your formidable opponent today. Good morning, Rosemary.
Good morning, guys. Love the show as always.
Oh,
you ready?
So
you called in today because you know Chris is feeling down,
I know.
right?
She got me in my weak moment.
I hope so, because I lost twice to you, so third time better be the charm, and I'm going to win.
Well, there's a good possibility, Rosemary. All right, I'm out of here. You go first. I'll go next.
Good luck.
See how it works.
All right. If you're new to the game, we're going to ask Rosemary 3 questions. Chris Rollins is out of the room. She's in a soundproof studio. When she comes back, she's going to answer the exact same 3 questions that we asked Rosemary, and we'll see who gets more right. Rosemary, are you ready to start?
Always.
All right, your first question starts now. Here we go. It's the final weekend of the Eras Tour in the United States. As of today, how old is Taylor Swift? And I'll give you a little hint. One of her albums is named after her birth year.
33?
You locking in 33?
Yeah.
All right. We've locked in 33. Question number 2. Tomorrow is actor David Schwimmer's birthday. He's best known, of course, for playing the role of Ross on Friends. On the show, how many times was Ross married?
Twice.
Locking in twice?
Yeah.
And the third and final question, Shawn Mendes made headlines for his comments about his sexuality this week. What country is Shawn Mendes originally from?
Portugal.
All right, we're going to lock in Portugal. Can't Beat Chris. I'm going to motion for Chris Rollins to come back into the room. Can't Beat Chris is powered by Legoland Discovery Center, Philadelphia. Chip up your world of creativity, color. And for more info and tickets, get them at philadelphia.legolanddiscoverycenter.com. Hello, Chris Rollins.
Hello there.
It's Friday, and you're going to lose on the game show.
Stop it. That was quick, so she probably knew all of them.
Or none of them.
Poor Rosemary. All right, let's go.
You ready, Chris?
Yep.
Your quiz starts now. Here we go. First question. It's the final weekend of the U.S. dates of the Eras Tour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
As of today, how old is Taylor Swift? I'll give you the same hint I gave Rosemary.
How old is she?
One of her albums was named after her birth year.
Yeah, 1989. So she is, well, wait a minute, though. Because she hasn't had a birthday yet this year because it's December. So she's 34? Okay.
34 is correct. Rosemary said 33. So, Rosemary, you're close.
I know.
But not
Close.
exactly.
That was close. I had to do some quick math.
All right. It's actor David Schwimmer's birthday today. He's best known as Ross on Friends. How many times was Ross married on the show, Chris?
Oh, let's see. Is it twice?
Actually, 3 times. Rachel, Carol.
Yeah, Carol first.
And
Rachel.
then the other one.
Emily.
Emily. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, darn it.
All right.
I knew that.
Rosemary also said twice, so you guys are tied.
Crap.
Well, you're ahead by one, actually.
Okay.
Chris. All right, here we go. Final question. Shawn Mendes made headlines for his comments about his sexuality this week. What country is Shawn originally from?
He's from Canada.
Chris said Canada. Rosemary said Portugal. Canada is our correct answer. That means Chris Rollins has gotten back on that horse, Rosemary, and she has won again today. Rosemary.
Congratulations.
You know what you got to say.
Of shame.
If I have to. I'm Rosemary from Ewing, and I can't beat Chris again.
You tried.
All right, Rosemary, for playing along, we got $20 in New Jersey lottery scratch-offs. Anything can happen in Jersey. Hang on.
Listen Monday morning at 7:40 for another chance to beat Chris on 94.5 PST. It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
If you've got a ton of leftover Halloween candy, here's a way to get rid of it that won't make you gain some weight. This program called Cash for Candy is going to pay $10 a pound for it and send it to troops overseas. You can check out the website. It's healthywage.com/cash4candy. That's pretty cool. There's probably some local drop-off spots too. So just check social media, I would say. Mm-hmm. Usually maybe sometimes some dentist office collected, send it overseas and stuff. Yeah. So Starbucks is ditching its Oleato line. Remember that, Joe? The olive oil infused coffee drink customers were legit calling a laxative.
Shocking that didn't work.
Right?
Shocking.
They were calling it a legit laxative. Mm-hmm. They only debuted, less than a year ago?
I remember us talking about it.
The now former CEO of Starbucks pushed the idea, claimed it would transform the coffee industry. It didn't. So it's going away. Probably within a week or so.
Do you
so
think
if you
that's why he's the former CEO now?
If you do like it, you got about a week left to get it. So this is kind of cool. Ben & Jerry's has created a new flavor. It's called Graveyard, a sweet goodbye. You know what it is? I know, at first I thought it was a Halloween thing, but it's not. It's to honor all the flavors that aren't around anymore, but in one flavor.
Oh, because
so like a graveyard for the flavors that don't exist anymore.
They also have tombstones for all the flavors that don't exist anymore on their property.
Right.
I've heard of that, yeah.
So basically there's over 40 flavors buried in this flavor, including fan favorites like Brownie Batter, Dublin Mudslide, which made a comeback after like a 15-year hiatus. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to taste it just to see what it tastes like. Whether you can even pick out the flavors.
Rough.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the new single, It's Christmas Time in Cleveland Heights, is out today. This is the Kelsey Brothers. This is a part of the Eagles Christmas album, which is coming out. The full album, A Philly Special Christmas Party, is out on November 22nd. But this is the first single. Take a listen.
This is Travis singing.
The streets of my hometown. Must have been years since I've been home.
All right, that's Travis.
He's a good singer.
I wouldn't call that particularly good, Chris.
I would.
This is hometown boy Jason.
I remember different in my mind.
I can't believe he's such a good singer.
I think about the lives I left behind.
It's very loungish.
Yeah.
But at least they're keeping tone.
They also have full-on producers that are helping them, Chris. They're not good singers, so let's not give them everything. He can't do everything.
At least they're in tune.
With production help.
All right, there's the scoop. All right, it's time. You know what that music means, right?
What does it mean?
Dun, 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 dun. I'll let it do it today. Dun, dun. I can't help myself. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. All right. It is Master Crew Theater, where it's a very cinematic moment. Oh. We're going to act out the scene of a popular movie. Mm-hmm. We'll do our best. We've been in rehearsal for hours now.
Oh.
And you just have to guess what it is. It's that simple.
Okay.
All right, Joe and I are doing it today. Gianna's got the day off today. So Joe and I are going to take on this scene, and you have to guess. Are you ready, Joe?
Are you ready? On the set? Quiet on our set, and action. Let me switch. Oh, hang on. Can you do action for me, actually, Chris?
And action.
If you were mine, you wouldn't be able to walk for a week.
What?
I gotta go take a shower.
Well, why am I here, Christian?
You're here because I'm incapable of leaving you alone.
Then don't. Cut. That's all you're getting.
I mean, we could have gotten a little further in that scene.
Joe.
I know.
Dirty.
If you were mine.
All right, so what movie do you think that is?
As you can see, that's why it took so much. Walking effort from me, right?
On a Friday morning, it's Master Crew Theater. Ooh, that's dramatic.
It's dramatic.
So we take a scene from a popular movie, and we act it out for you. Sometimes you can guess it, sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
I know, so we're going to do it one more time for you in case you're just getting here, and then we're going to take some calls, see if they can guess what it is. Okay, Joe?
All right.
All right, so turn down that cinematic music.
I'm working on
we have our own soundtrack.
One thing at a time here. You call action and the buttons will happen.
Okay, quiet on the set. And action.
If you were mine, you wouldn't be able to walk for a week.
What?
I gotta go take a shower.
Why am I here, Christian?
You're here because I'm incapable of leaving you alone.
Then don't.
It's the end of our scene. It ends there. All right, what movie was that?
Let's go to the phone. Sharon Roebling is on the line. All right, Sharon, do you know what it is?
50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
Answer
Writing
locked
down
in.
your guess there. Paula in Delran wants to guess too. Paula, do you know what we're acting out?
Yeah, I would say 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
All right.
In the app chat, looks like, Joe, we were pretty convincing.
And our characters?
Because I'm
really?
seeing all... Oh, you know what? Melissa in Philly wants to know where Dan Zaro is.
Dan Zaro is
He does
also,
kind of make this.
Dan Zaro is also on vacation,
Yes.
that actor, that thespian that he is.
I guess we don't do as well as the other two.
I guess we don't.
But yes, you got it.
Well,
it is 50 Shades of Grey. Here's what it's supposed to sound like.
If you were mine, you wouldn't be able to sit down for a week.
What?
I gotta go take a shower.
Why am I here, Christian?
You're here because I'm incapable of leaving you alone.
Then don't.
Whew, I'm like
I think
fanning myself.
I think you could have really stepped up your then don't. You could have, I think I didn't. I guess I wasn't sexy enough for you as well.
Yeah, and I'm not sure you are sexy enough for me, Joe. Weekend at the bar.
It is. You know why? Saturday night's a great night to be in a bar. It's not even with 5 p.m.
I know why. Yeah.
It's because if you're at the bar at 1:59 a.m., depending on the establishment.
I was going to say, they all don't do that, but.
The ones I go to do. They stay open an extra hour. You actually get to drink until 3 because last call is usually 1:45. Bars close at 2 in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Every year I wind up out on this Saturday night because I just want to have the extra hour.
It's time change weekend. It kind of snuck up on me. I thought it was next weekend, but it's this weekend.
Yeah.
So before you go to bed on Saturday night, change your clocks back.
Because of all those,
an hour.
All of those clocks that you still have to. I cannot think of a clock in my.
Yeah, my phone does it.
The microwave is the one
that's what I'm saying.
doesn't.
I have to do my stove, my microwave. There's a clock in our living room that's like battery operated, like on the wall.
Oh, okay.
A clock on the wall. Yeah. That's the only clock we really have in the house, though.
Yeah.
Everything else does it. Like my car does it automatically. Mm-hmm. My phone obviously does it automatically.
Yeah. It's nice to get the extra hour of sleep, but the extra hour of drinking at the bar is nice.
Here's a hot take, though. I kind of like this. A lot of people don't like it because it gets darker earlier. I kind of like it because it seems like I have more chill time at night. Like the night seems longer. And it's like in the summertime, it doesn't get dark until like 9.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm doing stuff until it gets dark. You know what I mean?
And your activities tend to go later.
Yeah. So now I can be home, I don't know, watching a movie, doing whatever, just chilling in my jammies earlier because it seems like the night is longer.
It's a little bit mind over matter. It's one of those kinds of things. Does that make sense?
You know what I mean? Like I feel like I have permission once it gets dark to start to chill.
I guess. Then you can start chilling at 4 o'clock next month.
Well, I don't know about that, but.
It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
Starbucks is officially ditching the Oleato line. You know
what was
I'm
that
talking
one?
about, right? Yeah, it's the olive oil infused coffee drinks. A lot of customers were calling it legit laxatives. They're like, this instantly makes me poop, basically. They only debuted them, less than a year ago? It was all the idea of the former CEO. He was kind of pushing the idea and claimed it was going to transform the coffee industry. Well, it didn't. So if you did like it, you got about a week left to get it, and then it's going to be going away. So the new single, It's Christmas Time in Cleveland Heights, is out. The Kelsey brothers are both on it. This is the brainchild. This is on the album of Philly's Special Christmas Party. That's out November 22nd. This is the Eagles Christmas album that Jason and a few other Eagles have put together for a couple of years now.
They say this might be the last year, but yeah.
So Travis, this is the first time Travis has been on it though, right?
Yeah, as far as I remember, yeah.
So he's on this one. Take a little listen here. What do we have first, Joe? Travis?
Yep.
Wandering the streets of my hometown. Must have been years since I've been home.
He sounds pretty good. I wonder if he's taking some lessons from his GF from Taylor. All right, so here's Jason now.
I remember different in my mind.
They both sound pretty good.
I think about the lives I left behind.
You know what I've never noticed before, though, Joe? How much they sound alike.
When I listened through, I was like, ooh,
like,
wait,
which
how am I
one's
going to find which? But you can tell Jason.
Yeah.
Jason sounds Jason-y.
Again, the full album of Philly's Special Christmas Party is out on November 22nd. So, Couch Potato News, we're staying in more. It started with the pandemic, right? Obviously. And from what I'm hearing, it hasn't really rebounded. They say it's partially because a lot more people are working from home, right? They just spend less time away from home.
That makes
People
sense.
are just kind of content and satisfied. Yeah. And I think another thing is everything's so expensive. Can't afford to go out.
Probably not wrong.
And happy Diwali. It's the Hindu Festival of Lights. Wishing you light and love. All right, there's the scoop. Scoop brought to you by the LASIK experts in Lawrenceville. Get state-of-the-art wavefront optimized LASIK for just $9.99 per eye. Schedule a free LASIK consultation right now at LASIKexperts.com. There are 4 kind of older fashion trends, and you know how this stuff works. Sometimes this stuff comes back around again.
It's all cyclical, right?
And Google says these might be the next hot trends because this is what everybody's searching for right now. It's Chris and Joe. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's Chris and the crew. Yeah, just reading this online that it could be, and tell me what you think about these. Stirrup pants are the first ones. I never had stirrup pants.
I never did either. Do that?
So they're leggings, and they've got like a strap.
Yeah.
They've got like a strap on the bottom that you could put it underneath your foot.
Right? Like it holds your...
And it kind of kept your leggings in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that predates
a lot of people,
both of us.
Yeah, a lot of people wore I think ballet slippers. It was almost like a ballerina look.
Yeah, almost like a bar. I can almost describe it like a doll, kind of. Yeah, not for me.
I don't know if we can. But although if you put boots on, you'd never even know it. But all right, the next one. And Gianna assured me that this is already back. Juicy couture tracksuits.
Oh, we're going to see the word juicy on girls' booties again. I thought we had moved past that.
That hasn't been gone for that
not
long.
I would say that has not been gone long enough.
I kind of agree with you. Skinny jeans.
Finally.
Oh, you love your skinny
Finally.
jeans.
You know, earlier this year I talked to Tan France about some fashion trends and stuff from the Queer Eye, and he mentioned, that loose-fitting stuff was still in, and I was like, Tan, skinny jeans, I'm going to wear them until they come back.
They're coming back.
Tan France, you hear that? They're coming back.
The last one is hunter boots. I like hunter boots. They give off kind of a preppy vibe, which I'm kind of into.
Yeah.
So those are the 4 fashion trends. You be able to look out for these that are on their way back.
This was Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com. Wake up with Chris and the Crew, weekdays 6 until 10 on your #1 hit music station, 94.5 PST.